That's right, Joe. There are many forms, including Transcendental Meditation, taught by our own Mark Bunn, our resident Ayurvedic expert at Sukhavati. Mark's a former AFL player and author of a best-selling book, Ancient Wisdom for Modern Health. We're really lucky to have Mark as our expert up there at Sukhavati. And Abbey Holmes is about to join him. Let's check in with AFL superstar Abbey Holmes. Abbey, you go as hard as anyone I think I've ever met. How are you finding slowing down in a place like this?
It's been lovely. Yeah, it's not often that I get to really step back and relax and refresh. So from the minute you walk through the doors here, I just feel like time slows down and, yeah, I'm just totally embracing everything that it has to offer.
Well, speaking of slowing down, Mark Bunn is up here, who's a legendary teacher of meditation and knows your space really well. So you're going to learn meditation today. What are your thoughts on that one?
I am. I've never really been a big meditator, so I know that Bunny is an absolute guru in this space, so I'm going to be a complete student of his game today. I guess the biggest part is probably starting. So how did you first get involved with TM?
Yeah, I was 19 at the time.
Yeah.
My darling sister and her soon-to-be husband had just learnt. He was a Victorian wicketkeeper, a cricketer, so at a very high level, and they thought it would help me and probably thought I needed a bit more balance and a bit more chill and sometimes a bit short with people, and we often get the best instruction from people outside of us, and they saw in me I'd really benefit from having that sort of calmer, more relaxed sort of side to me as well.
That's funny. Some people would say that about me as well, that I've got no chill.
Yeah, we love a bit of chill.
Yeah.
And I loved it. From the first time I learnt, I just had this beautiful experience, and I would actually meditate in the toilet cubicles. You'll love this. So before a game, you know, everyone's kicking footballs, and back in my day it was rock and roll music and Pat Benatar, and I would sneak off to the toilet cubicles and do my TM for 20 minutes. So I loved it. And what I really loved was just the simplicity of it. It was effortless. Transcendental meditation is a very simple, natural mental technique where we use a sound, a special sound called a mantra. And that mantra allows the mind to go from the superficial level of everyday thoughts. People have lots of thoughts, busy, stressed, and to what we call transcend. Transcend means to go beyond. So the mantra allows the mind to just effortlessly settle down, a bit like a wave on the ocean. You know, the surface of an ocean, we have waves crashing and bashing, very busy, a lot of activity. But at the bottom of the ocean, the founder of Transcendental Meditation, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, says it's completely silent, it's calm. So in TM, what we call Transcendental Meditation for short, the mind settles down and experiences what we call the source of thought. So no thought, it's beyond thought, and it's just our natural state of what he calls restful alertness. And so when we come back out of that experience into everyday life, we take those qualities with us. So we're engaged with the busyness of life, but we remain more calm, more alert, and more restfully alert within that activity.
Well, I'm the kind of person that is a bull at a gate, going 100 miles an hour 100% of the time. So I don't necessarily stop and just really centre myself and be alone with my thoughts, as some would say. So I'm excited to learn, I guess, the processes around this and how it can just add to my life.
Yeah, beautiful. And I resonate completely with you, Abbey. I was exactly the same. And what really struck me about TM was this idea of the analogy that Maharishi Mahesh Yogi used, the founder of TM, was like pulling an arrow back. He says, we all want to be successful in life and have that activity and drive that you've got. But to really do that successfully, we first need deep rest. And so TM's like pulling the arrow back first, so that then when we release the arrow, it can go forward with dynamism and power.
I was really surprised how quickly I did get the hang of it. Mark basically just gives you a mantra. We have a couple of goes at it. I think we meditated probably in 3 different bouts. The first one, it's hard to stop your mind from racing, particularly being somebody who does have a really active mind, who's always jumping from thing to thing. But by the 3rd bout of the meditation with Mark, I really felt like I had the hang of it and I was able to keep, I guess, focused and really centred in my own mind. I got so much out of my conversation with Mark, and the main thing being how similar we are. He's always been hectic in his life, always busy as well, but he actually takes that time out of each and every day just to be alone in his thoughts and centre himself, and it's an amazing feeling actually. I felt as though I had this massive burst of energy walking out of that session with Mark.
So the practical application of TM is ideally 2 sessions a day of about 20 minutes. So most people find that first thing in the morning when they get up, and then sometime in the afternoon or early evening.
This is definitely something that I could see incorporating into my own life. I think it was more so just sitting down with somebody and learning is the first step, which a lot of people probably don't think they have the time to do, but I feel that as soon as you sit down with Mark and you learn the process and you get the hang of it, it's certainly something that I'll look to continue in the future.